Okay. Hello, welcome everyone. Today there's no Kabirji here, but let's hope we can make this session a little useful for all of us. Sunday onwards, Kabirji is going to be back, so we can continue with our normal sessions. But before we start, I just want to give you a quick overview. So we'll start with some motivation, which will be followed by some shamatha practice, and then we'll do some visualization, Bodhicitta practice. And then if we want some discussion, we can have that. And then we'll end our session with the dedication prayer. And often when I attend Kabirji session, I use these sessions for winding down. 6:30 days over, and you're sort of winding down, preparing yourself for the evening. So I'd like you to see this session similar way, where you are winding yourself down and sort of getting in that zone where you can end your day on an auspicious note. So let's start the session and by preparing our body and mind. So we can be sitting either on the cushion, on the floor, or the chair. If you're on the chair, we make sure our feet are well grounded. Our back is straight. Also sort of relaxed, at ease. Muscles around the back. Thank you, Bob. Muscles around the back relaxed and at ease. We can drop our shoulders. Sort of try and release any tension or agitation in our body. And keep our eyes either partially closed or fully closed, depending on how we're feeling. If we are too dull, then we can let some of the light into our eyes to keep us awake. If we are too agitated all over the place, then we can keep them fully closed. Our tongue resting on the upper palate to avoid excessive secretion of saliva during the meditation. And our neck slightly tilted towards an angle 45 degree. Our hands can be resting on the knees or on the lap, or on the thighs. Now, often in the tradition, we use this mudra where our right hand is placed in our left hand and thumbs are gently touching each other. So we can use this mudra and keep our hands on the lap. We can spend some time with our back. So we ensure our back is not too hunched, not too tight. We sort of find our own balance between these two extremes. Back which is straight and the muscles around the back relaxed. We can take some deep breaths in. And sort of release any agitation in our body. So with every out breath, we can try and relax our body. Now let's spend some time with our body, meeting the cushion or the chair, the weight of our body. We can also sort of pay attention to the points which are touching the cushion or the chair. Our legs, our knees, thighs, buttocks. Just paying attention to these points. In the process, grounding ourselves. You can notice any sounds around us. Don't have to judge them or find the source of them. Just simply noticing them and letting them be. Finally, we'll gently scan our body to complete this preparation of body. So we start from the top of the head and we go all the way down to our feet, just relaxing every single body part and releasing any tension. So we start from the top of the head and try and relax it. Our forehead, eyebrows, soft and relaxed. Eyes, relaxed. All the muscles around our face, just relax and let them be. Shoulders, neck, arms, elbows, wrists, just loosen them. Palm and all the fingers in our palm, soft and relaxed. Chest, diaphragm, tummy, relax them all. Let's try and also relax all the organs in this region. So our lungs, heart, liver, stomach, our back, torso, hips, buttocks, soft and relaxed. Thighs, knees, calf and shin, ankles, and our feet, and all the thumbs of our feet fully relaxed. While we are relaxing our body, it's also important to have vigilant mind which is aware, present. So to prepare our mind for this meditation, if we have any thoughts of past or future, any ruminations, tension, agitation, we try and let them go. Bring our mind in the present moment. Before we go to the actual practice, we'll just set the motivation for the practice today. In the Mahayana tradition, we often talk about the highest altruistic motivation of Bodhicitta, mind which wants to benefit all sentient beings. And if you think it's too much or too difficult or maybe impossible, we can also set our own motivation for this practice. Just think about in your own words why you are here today. Why are you doing this meditation and what kind of benefits, what benefits are you expecting or you want out of it? It's a good idea to make it a little altruistic so you can think about people around you, maybe your friends, family, colleagues. Are they going to get benefited out of this practice? See if you can extend this to neutral beings, people around you who you might see on the roads or in the traffic, maybe on in the market, maybe your delivery guy, Dudwala. See if you can bring them into your motivation. How is this practice helping them? How is this practice of yours is having a positive impact on their their mind. Once you're done, we can go to the Shamatha practice. So we'll use our breath and just sort of find where we can feel our breath. Can be on our tummy or maybe the entrance of our nostrils. Just find a spot where you can feel the breath in your body. Stay with this. We don't have to breathe in any special way, just normal breathing. No deep breaths, no manipulation. Whatever anchor point we choose, we just stick to it throughout the meditation. When we get distracted, we gently release the distraction and bring ourselves back to our breath. So we'll meditate this way for the next 12 minutes. If you're distracted, just gently release the distraction and bring yourself back to the breath. Now let the mind be free. Let it do whatever it wants to do. If it wants to focus on the breath, let it focus on it. If it wants to think about something, let it think. Now we can come back into our surroundings. Just notice the weight of your body, sounds around you. Whenever you feel ready, you can gently open your eyes if they were closed. You can stretch your legs. If you're tired, maybe take a walk. Drink some water if you feel like. Before we go to the next part of the session. Okay, before we go to the next part, I just wanted to quote Lama Zopa Rinpoche. The whole thing, so many practices, all come down to living the life with bodhicitta motivation. To put all the effort in whatever you do. The way your life, this way your life doesn't get wasted and becomes full of joy and happiness with no regrets later. Especially when you die, and you can die with a smile outside and smile in the heart. So, with this quote by Lama Zopa, we can go to our Bodhicitta practice using visualization. And I'll take you through this practice, so you just have to follow the instructions as we go through it. So once again, we can come back into the right posture. We can close our eyes. Back straight and relaxed. Shoulders dropped. We can take some deep breaths. Prepare ourselves for the practice. Now let go of the breath and just stay with the words. So in this practice, we do some visualizations and we use these visualizations to send loving kindness to different people. So we start with visualizing a ball of light at the center of our hearts. This light is inexhaustible source of energy, energy which is unlimited. It's within you, so you can visualize this ball of light, reddish in color. And now visualize that you are sitting in front of you. You're sitting 10 feet apart and you're surrounded with this dark black smoke. This dark black smoke represents our negative emotions, negative karmas, afflictions. But you have this wonderful opportunity to help yourself. So you can visualize with every in breath, we take some of the smoke in, and the smoke goes into this ball of light. The moment this smoke enters this ball of light, it just dissolves. The smoke is gone forever. And in the process, you are freeing yourself of these negative afflictions, emotions. With every in breath, we breathe some of this smoke into our heart to this ball of light. And in our mind, we can also, as we are doing this practice, we can also say, may I be well, may I be happy, and may I be at ease with myself. We take more and more smoke in this ball of light and it's gone forever. Now this smoke is reducing As the smoke is reducing, the smile on your face is also getting wider and wider. You're sort of more relaxed, more at ease. With the last in breath, you can take all the remaining smoke to this ball of light, fully dissolved. Now, this light from your heart goes to yourself who's sitting in front of you, illuminating you fully. This you is now smiling. They thank you. They move out of this room. And you can rejoice. Rejoice that you were able to help. Now imagine at the same place, 10 feet apart, somebody who's close to you is sitting. You can visualize again the black smoke around them, their suffering, their negative emotions, afflictions, agitation, in the form of this black smoke. Of course, you have this amazing light with you, the amazing ball of light. And now you can help this person, the person you know is suffering. So once again, we visualize with every in-breath, we take some of the smoke. The smoke flows into this ball of light. The moment it enters, gets fully dissolved, gone forever. You can use the words, may you be well, may you be happy, may you be ease, may you be at ease with yourself. With every in-breath, we take more and more of this smoke, and then it gets dissolved into this ball of light. With the last in breath, you can take the remaining smoke. Now this person is smiling wide, really happy, free of all the negative emotions, suffering. Now imagine this light goes from the center of your heart to them, fully illuminating them. Now this person, thank you. They just stand and leave the room. Just rejoice, be happy that you could help them. Now, for the last part of this practice, we this time we bring to our mind somebody, some neutral being, somebody you may have seen somewhere, the market maybe, or on the road, in the street. They too are surrounded with this black smoke, black cloud of suffering, of negative emotions. You have this wonderful opportunity to help them as well. Once again, we visualize this amazing ball of light at the center of our heart. And with every in breath, we take in this smoke, which goes to this ball of light, fully dissolved in it and fully gone forever. So with every in breath, we take more and more smoke in. We give them loving kindness. We can also use the phrase, may you be well, may you be happy, and may you be at ease with yourself.
And we can visualize that last of the remaining smoke. We breathe it in, goes to the center of our heart in this ball of light and gets dissolved fully and completely. This light now goes to this person, fully illuminating them, giving them everything that they need and want. They're really happy, free of their suffering. They thank you. Feel the joy, feel this happiness that you could help them. Once you are ready, we can slowly and very gently come back into our surroundings. You can open our eyes if they were closed. You can stretch your leg, maybe walk around, it, drink a glass of water. Okay, we still have some time, so if we have any discussions you want to have or any thoughts, experiences anybody wants to share on Zoom or offline, or we can stay silent, enjoy this state of mind that we are in right now.
Yeah, so regarding this visualization bit, something that you generally employ before meditation, or let's say feeling anger, of course, you also do visualization. If you use emotion at that point.
Yeah.
So I'm asking, can they just be employed during meditation?
Okay.
One can also employ them when one is having extreme anger.
Yeah, so the question is for the Zoom people if they're in India. Can we use these techniques, visualization techniques, when we are feeling certain emotion, maybe anger or something else? Or is it only limited to this meditation, formal meditation? I think, I don't know. What do you think, Apurva? What do you guys think?
Really, yes, that's the process. People think that is self-destruction, and meditation to maintain it at level that it doesn't become like effort, it becomes like second nature. People to practice that clarity as well, and that production. There are techniques and specific visualizations that outside of the for situations as well. Like even within visualization practices, there could be various types of these techniques that specifically and then once you face that without judgment, whether it's an emotion is directed to somebody else, but you can create that sort of safe space on the cushion and outside it.
Yeah, people offline are leaving, they can't hear you. For the remaining people, Apurva said that obviously there are a lot of visualizations that are done in different ways in the tradition. And of course, a lot of people employ these techniques to in their day-to-day life outside of the meditation, formal meditation practice, outside of our cushion while we are going about our day-to-day lives. And we can use these practices according to Apurva to our benefit when we are feeling a certain emotion. Anybody else wants to share any thoughts on this offline? Anybody has any experiences or has any special techniques to deal with certain emotions while we are going through them? Yeah, I think we can use these techniques. In fact, a lot of lamas I've heard or read actually do these practices while they are sitting in the aeroplane, or in the car or in the bus, and they look at certain people and they do exact same practice. They sort of take their pain, their suffering, and give them loving kindness, right? When we are feeling certain emotion, if we have that sense of awareness or that level of awareness that we are angry or jealous or insecure or whatever, if we have that level of awareness in that moment, then we can do these practices. And I've heard these practices help a lot. Okay, somebody's calling me sir here. Thank you, Ajeer Sagarji. I have a query about Lama Fera modality. I don't know what that means. I'm so sorry. Maybe you can unmute yourself and ask your question and explain what this means.
Sir, thank you very much to give me the opportunity to talk to you. Actually, nowadays, there is a surrounding us. Can I speak in Hindi?
जी बोलिए please.
Yeah. आजकल हमारे सराउंडिंग में लामा फेरा एक मॉडलिटी है जो ये कह के प्रसिद्ध हो रही है कि भगवान बुद्ध के द्वारा ये उत्पन्न की गई और ये तिब्बती लामाज की प्रमुख पद्धतियों में से एक है। तो ये कहाँ तक सही है? क्योंकि जहां तक बौद्ध धर्म को मैंने अभी तक समझा है, समाज में दो प्रकार के बौद्ध धर्मों का प्रचार कार्य हो रहा है। एक जो मैं तुषिता में समझ पाता हूँ, एक जो बाहर समझ पाता हूँ। तो दोनों में विभिन्न पर 180 डिग्री का अंतर मुझे कई बार नजर आता है। तो इसमें कृपया प्रकाश डालें आप।
सर, ये मैं चाहूंगा कि आप ये सवाल कबीर जी को पूछें, क्योंकि मुझे तो नहीं पता इसके बारे में ज्यादा कुछ। तो संडे को कबीर जी आएंगे, वो सेशन लेंगे सुबह 11 बजे। तब प्लीज आप आइएगा और पूछेगा। मेरे पास इस सवाल का उत्तर नहीं है, बट शुक्रिया आपके सवाल का।
सर, क्या हम तुषिता आके वहां अटेंड कर सकते हैं?
हाँ जी बिल्कुल, यहाँ पे और भी लोग हैं, आप प्लीज आइए। आप कहाँ रहते हैं?
मैं दिल्ली में ही रहता हूँ, द्वारका में।
प्लीज आइए। संडे को सेशन होगा सुबह 11 बजे, तो आप यहाँ पे आ सकते हैं सेशन में।
जी, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर।
थैंक यू। Any other questions? Comments here?
One last.
Yeah.
So, how do you guys like really over analysis, overthinking when you're not ready? You guys bring your so let's say your mind is on overdrive regarding something, the future, or you're meditating on the past, and you're not actively meditating that much, but maybe I'm working at this field. So what do you guys do to the end to it? How do you go? You focus on the breath, and what do you do?
Okay, so question is, if we are overthinking, how do we sort of deal with it? How do we work with overthinking? And anybody who wants to comment or share their experience? Yeah.
One thing that helps me is if I notice I'm overthinking, if I'm in a stress state, I'll do a huge double inhale. I'll just breathe in really big. And I just do that. And I just try to do that whenever I notice myself thinking. It usually helps to kind of dampen the stress and overwhelm.
Deep breaths.
Just like a quick double inhale, like breathing in really deeply and then once more and then.
Another members mentioned that they just take two quick deep breaths and fill themselves with all the breath that they can, just sort of release it to get rid of these overthinking thoughts. Anybody else has something to share here?
That happens, that what best can happen.